PagePedia, the global data system of information. It is with the utmost humility and sincerity that we present to you
Isaac Sotunde, better known as Base One,
as a living testament and recollection of history in the making in our generation.
We are heroes of our nation. We are heroes of our land. PagePedia, celebrations of champions.
Isaac Sotunde, better known as Base One, was born on March 24, 1992. He was raised by his mother and grew up on the streets of Oshodi in Lagos, Nigeria. Base One attended St. George's Nursery and Primary School in Ipaja, Lagos, moving on to Medal Merit High School in Igando, Lagos, before being admitted into Lagos State University. As an undergraduate at Lagos State University, Base One began actively pursuing a music career, performing across various rap events, comedy events, and competitions. He met producer X Blaze, who helped groom and nurture his talent. Base One was already an established underground act by the time he graduated university, with numerous underground hits and features in local videos. He graduated from the Lagos State University with a degree in banking and finance in 2012. After graduating, he decided to pursue a career in music.
PagePedia, celebrations of champions.
My names are Shotunde Isaac Ayomeko. They call me Base One. I do music, and the kind of music I do is rap, to be precise, and also sing when necessary. And I finished in Lagos State University. I finished my university education there, studied banking and finance. And right now I'm doing music, and I'm currently signed to Akula Records. And I've had some collaborations, some singles, some major hits, some songs that are out there, some videos, and also some nominations and awards. So in 2015, I recorded the song I got nominated for. That's Wiriri. I got nominated at the Edis Award as the Rookie of the Year, as one of the Rookies of the Year. Actually, I didn't win the award, but I got nominated, and that alone made me feel like a winner already, because for you to be nominated, it means that people are noticing your works. And so far, everything has been good, because the song really paved way for a whole lot of things, because people got to know about the brand called Base One. And after then, I released the remix to that song, which was more major than the main song, and that one I featured Fino and Olamide on it. And you know Olamide is really big in Nigeria. You get likewise Olamide, likewise Fino. Fino is he has this Igbo movement going on for him, and me combining those two forces, that's the Yoruba movement and the Igbo movement, and putting them on a song, it's really something that is really major. You get, and the song came out great, and a whole lot of people even get to hear more about Base One as a brand. And so far the music has been great. I even released some other singles, released some other featurings. I also featured, I was opportune to feature King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, and I did it's more like a cover of his song, Better They Come. And that song is legendary. The song is something that has been existing way before our time. You get, and me doing my own version and putting my own kind of vibe to that song. You get, I mixed my own kind of music, that's a rap music, with the Fuji. You get, which is two genres that are kind of different. They're totally different, and I try to mix it together, and we had a great time in the studio, and the song came out fantastically well, and people loved the song. The title of the song is Better They Come, and it's really, really doing great. And after then, I went back to the studio, then did I try to do brand, change my kind of music. Let's try to get more fans, because people already know me as the Wiriri, the Wiriri brand. Okay, yeah, this guy can rap. He can do indigenous rap. He can do English rap. Okay, let's see him do something different. You get, so I went back to my drawing board, and I came out with this concept, like the young sugar daddy, like so that I can be more appealing to the female fans, because I feel most of my fan base are from the streets, and mostly they are guys, and I'm kind of like omitting the ladies and also the kind of like the elite class somewhat. Let me put it like that. And I came out with this song Ronaldo, just produced by Bizouch, and I shot the video in the UK. We shot in different locations in the UK, and the song was produced by Bizouch and it was directed by Alex Ajay, and the song came out well and it's doing fantastically well to date. Yeah.
What is your purpose on Earth?
My purpose on Earth, okay, one is to do music, and two is to impact knowledge to people, like let people get to know what I stand for, let people know where I come from, let people get to know of my journey and get inspired, because I grew up from the streets. I started from the streets, Oshodi to be precise. Oshodi is like the rural part of Nigeria in Lagos, and you know, growing up there, it's not easy. Things are not really easy. I grew up in a face you, yeah, kind of house, which is kind of like very hard. It means things are really difficult there. And me growing up in that kind of environment, have taught me a whole lot of things, you know, how to behave in public. And shout out to my parents, you know, they gave me this, especially my mom and my grandma, they gave me this good upbringing, even despite the fact that I grew up on the streets. It doesn't mean that when you see me, you see that element in me. It's only when I tell you that, okay, yeah, I'm from the streets, that's when you know that, yeah, I'm from the streets, you know. You might be in the streets and the street can affect you positively or negatively, but for me, it has affected me positively, and big shout out to my upbringing. Even the fact that I'm from the street doesn't mean that I have to behave like the regular Joes from the streets, you know. But if you want me to give you that element, I can also give you that, because that's where I'm from. With the year, I want to be. With the year, street lawa, with the year. But it doesn't mean that I still can't speak English, because I went to school, I studied, and I think that kind of like mixing that exposure that I had on the streets and the education that I gained and the training that I gained from my parents kind of like groomed me to be a better person. So I can call myself a street ambassador. I can represent the streets anywhere in the world, you get, and it also reflects in my music. So my own purpose in life is to encourage other guys from the streets, other people from the street, that you guys can also do this. You can do well, even despite the fact that you're from the streets. You can do well. It's not compulsory you have to be a miscreant or a tout or something. You can do something out of it and try to be educated, and that will really reflect in whatever you do in life.
How did you get to this height?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. For me to get to this height, it's not been an easy journey. I started music way back 2006, and I met with my producer X Blaze. Big shout out to my G, man. You know, it's someone who he saw the talent in me, and then we used to make boom bap beats. Like, you do boom bap beats and I do my hip hop rap, and then I don't even rap in Yoruba. I rap in English, straight English. So then we used to kick some freestyles. You know, we used to do a lot of stuff together, and now we are here. You know, we are here. We are still here doing it. That's like over 11 years now. So it has not been an easy journey, because being an upcoming, you know, you have to go through a whole lot of stuff. So you can't sponsor your works, you can't promote your works. You know, you can't do a whole lot of stuff that you're doing now. So big shout out to my label, Aquila Records. They've been doing fantastically well. Big shout out to my boss, Pella. You know, the day he signed me, that was even when I did this performance at the Olamide Live in Concert, the first one ever that I did at the Echo Hotel, and he was blown away. And the next day he just called me like, oh, yo, Bass, I need you to be on my team, you know. So that's how it is. And here I am doing my thing in a major way. So big shout out to my team, big shout out to my boss, big shout out to God too, man, because it's not easy. Yeah.
How do you want to be remembered? What would be your legacy?
For me, there are people that have given me like a footprint to follow. You get that, like the likes of Fela and Anikulapo. Like, big shout out to him, may so rest in peace. The likes of Jay-Z, he's a living legend. You know, the likes of Two-Face, the likes of Da Green. You know, those are people that they really affected my music. You get, and I get inspired, not even in their talent alone, but in their drive, their passion. You get, and the kind of things that they do, like they have this mark that they left, that once you hear their music, once you hear them, you just feel that you are someone that is great already. You get, so me following that footstep, I just want to leave a legacy whereby when people hear of Base One, they remember and see something legendary. You get, so that's the kind of legacy I want to leave behind.
What words of advice do you have for the younger and older generation looking up to you as a source of inspiration?
Yeah, to all the people that are looking up to me, we're just getting started to start with, and so far, I know God has been great and things have been moving positively and exponential. So to the people that are striving to be like Base One, one thing you have to know is you have to be very prayerful, you have to be very focused. There are so many things that will try to derail you, but you shouldn't let that stop you from achieving your goals, and you have to persevere. You have to have faith, you have to have belief, and you have to have love and extreme passion for what you have, because when you don't even get paid for what you do, is the passion that keeps you going. Is that thing, that love for what you have, that is what keeps you going. It doesn't amount the amount of years. It doesn't mean that other people are doing well and you are way behind. No, success not the carry late comer. Just keep doing what you do, and trust me, it's gonna get better. Believe me. Even Yoruba have this idea, they say Toriba penile adire. You get, provided you're sure that what you're doing is something that is good and you are really, really good at it. Just make sure that your passion, your faith, and you persevere. Make sure that all those things are there for you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's it for me. That's what works for me. So I don't know. You should try and give it a go. Maybe it might work for you too.
As a challenge, the following people whose lives are worthy of emulation were nominated.
The people I would like to challenge, because these people, their stories really, really like give me this goosebumps that, okay, yeah, Base, you can strive to be like these people or even better. The first person I want to mention is my boss, Pella. The next person, Olamide. Olamide is someone who I watch his steps. He's someone he has been a friend since way, way back. Like I even featured on his on his second album, the YBN album. Even then, nobody even knows me. And look at him now; he's doing fantastically well for himself. So I challenge Olamide, Bado. Reminisce too. I challenge Reminisce too, and also, okay, let me use Obasanjo. Obasanjo is someone who was condemned to die, and yet he came out of prison, he became the president twice, and trust me, that is one role model that you just have to look up to, So I think Obasanjo.
We are heroes of our nation. We are heroes of our land. PagePedia, celebrations of champions.
This information is accurate as of March 2017 and does not reflect subsequent edits. This recording is distributed under the terms of PagePedia.com.